excuses, no. But I'm here to talk about self-development, self-care, and how we can become more and achieve more. Because we can only achieve more by becoming more. Because basically, when you define healthy, healthy is defined as the physical, mental, and spiritual well-being. And in the hospital system, we basically deal with physical and some bit of mental. But when we come here, it's where we basically deal with the mental at a larger part and also the spirituality. And as we come here, we gather knowledge about our life, because the human being as an entity is made up of the body, the mind, and the spirit, and all these things need to be attended to. As someone gets a good restaurant for his body, he should get a good restaurant, which we could call a good library or a store of books for his mind and also for his spiritual growth. And another thing is what I do here is motivating other people, and I do this as my career and as a colleague, and this helps other people to also not shy away, because they've got the skill, but they'll be like, hey, me, I'm a doctor and I can only do this. No, you can handle life. For example, it's not a crime if someone who is maybe has a farm and he puts out a chain of diaries whereby he sells his milk. Now from the farm, now he takes it to his diary. It also helps. And even this thing that I do, it helps many people out there. Whereby this I do, basically it can be prevention, because stress alone can cause someone to fall sick, because the mind in the rivers can cause the body to be sick. And if I deal with that, we shall reduce many patients in the hospital. We shall reduce many visits, because as those visits are done, the one we waste time, two, resources are wasted, and many families, in the African setting, some are poor. So when we minimize this, that means they will have more time to focus on more developmental work. So that's what basically I do, in helping many people who are out there who can also do things, but have always been shying away. How people see me? I'm a medical doctor, I'm a medical officer, I'm what, so I can't deal in that field. No, if you have got the skill, you are invited, you are welcome, you can become great. You come and we explore the heights. You come and we see what a human being can do. And we can only do this according to the choices that we make in life. So the opportunity has come. You can choose to refuse it, or you can choose to take it. But if you take this opportunity, you have everything to gain. The platform is there for you, and you can only make good choices if you know what you want in life. For example, if you're a fisherman, your choices will be related to what's that, getting nets and going to where the fishing grounds. And if maybe you are a medical doctor, you know where the choices to make. You attend to your patients, you do theater work, all that. But if you don't know what you want in life, even your choices you make, one, they'll be vague and very vague, because you really don't know what you want. So you have no boundary. So everything that comes, you're like a reef. Whatever comes, when this wind comes from this side, you go. When it comes from the east, you go. No, that is not how you're supposed to live your life. Your life should have purpose. It should have a meaning. Therefore, you first have clarity, focus, and you focus on that thing that you've set out to do. You say, this year, this is what I'm focusing on. I'm focusing on my course. This year, I'm focusing on making my relationship better. This year, I'm focusing on, we've got a plot of land. We are focusing on establishing a building. You see, such choices are the ones, when you make such choices, good choices every day, they're the ones that build you up in a day, build you up in a week, build you up in a month, and build up in a year. And as time goes on, your life becomes better and better and better. Because the problem, some people think they sit there and cross hands, waiting for time. But my brother, one thing I want to tell you is that time is a revealer. For example, if you have a plot or you have land and you don't sow anything, you just leave it bare and you wait. Even if you wait till Jesus Christ comes back, my brother, you will never reap there. The ancient book says you reap what you sow. So brethren, when we sow good choices, we reap good outcomes, and these good outcomes will build a good life, and in turn we have a better future, and we leave a good legacy for those people who come after us. And the one factor that can help us is to have faith, to believe and to act. Because if you don't believe that at the end of a season you will have an harvest, why will you go out there and struggle in holiness to plant, yet you know there will not be an harvest? When you can't believe, when you can't see an harvest at the end of a season, at the end of your struggle, you really will not go there and put out something. But if you have the faith, that means you will act wholeheartedly. The passion is that, you know, at the end of the day, you will reap. At the end of the day, something good will come out of your efforts. Another thing we need to look at is always remember your why. Why did you make such a choice? Why did you go in that field? It will help you, because one thing I want to tell you is troubles will always come. You know, challenges will always come. But if you always remember, why did you go there in the first place? What took you to the field? You'll be strengthened, you say, though things are tough like this, but I know why I came to this field. Though things are like this now, but I had a vision of what my life would be at the end. If everything is said and done, something good will come. Something great will come out of my life. It will help you not to stay discouraged. But if you don't know your why, you'll be discouraged. Everything small. Even when people talk little small things about you, you will give up. Because for you, there's nothing much in it for you. You just went because others were going. You say, let me go, because you were bored. But if you were strong enough and you were led by your spirit inside of you, you felt you should do something great with your life. You felt there's something great in the inside of you, and you wanted to explore. You wanted to bring it out, and you want to serve humanity with all your skills and your gifts. You can do it. You can do it. And if you do all those things, you will live a better life. You will do great things, and you will have wonderful relationships in life. And if we should learn the art of seeing the future, we people who talk about motivation, inspiration, and all these things, we use our gift of language to let people see, find where they are now, but also to let them see and know what they can become. Finally now, things are not going well in their business, their relationships, but also to help them to see what they can become in the future. You see, because the ancient book says at the end of the word, it brings light. So the more the things come to you, now you can see clearly. It's like someone who has not been seeing for long, and now they give him the glasses. Now he says, oh my God, this is how things look like. You know, now the veil is lifted. Now you can see things clearly. Now you can see which relationships to make, which people to meet, which connections to make. You get it. And in life, you see, the ancient book says, we see in part, we prophesy in part. That means we see in part and we do in part. So human beings, most of the time, we are a work in progress. We are a work in progress. So never shy away when something good now comes. You already had another idea, but now a better idea has come. Take it. Take that idea. Build on it. Build on it, and you will have a better life. We are a work in progress, so we shall continue to improve till that day comes and we go back to meet the Maker. Thank you so much for listening. We love you. Thank you for choosing us. God bless you.